Yeah, I believe that's recording now. Okay, this is my Motorola camera. I'm going to have a shave. I've got a fairly new razor. I'll just leave that there. I've got a couple of things to do. Alright, can you see me okay? Alright, I'm just going to go to the loo, and then I'll be back, get myself a drop of water, then I'll have a shave. Alright, don't go away. Okay, just straighten this mat. Yeah, the mat on the bathroom floor is slightly crooked, so I straightened it. You know, because it's good to have things straight, isn't it? Don't you? Yeah, okay. I wonder who... I remember when I went to school when I was 5 years old, there was a girl sitting in front of me in the class with long blonde hair, and I never got that little girl out of my head, and never spoke to her. I never looked at her, she never looked at me, but I know I think actually it was the what struck me when I met my second wife, Lisa, was she was an adult version of this little girl. But anyway, I had this little song in my head. I wonder who's kissing her now. Hang on, I think you might be picking up the radio from the other room, so BBC Radio 2, I better turn it off. Can you stay there a minute? I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Yeah. You might ask, why do I bother making these videos? Because nobody ever watches them. I'm making this for myself. I'm entertaining myself. Where was I? I wonder who's kissing her now. I wonder who's kissing her now. I wonder who's looking into her eyes, breathing sighs, telling lies. Chesty. Yeah, I'll be back presently. I'll be home, mummy darling. Coat's a bit sore. It didn't work outside today. We've got a couple of these in Finnish they're called muovitalo's. Muovitalo is a plastic garage or tent. The word for tent in Finnish is teltta. So muoviteltta is plastic tent. So they've got a metal frame, but they're not as good as a real garage. We're considering building a proper garage, which deals better with the snow work and the storms. But anyway, we were doing some maintenance today on one of these small portable garages, securing it more firmly to the ground. Quite boring, really. I have this. This is the razor, and if you, I wonder which one. Oh, yeah. There's two razors here. One's got a little battery in it. It vibrates. You hear that? Oh, hear that? Can you hear it? Really? Can you? Oh, I was saying, this is a fairly new blade. Good, isn't it? Why do I bother to make these videos when nobody bothers to watch them? Well, I watched a very old film a few days ago from 1945. It was called Wonder Man with Danny Kaye. And when I was a boy, I'm 76 now. When I was a boy, I used to love Danny Kaye films. I thought it was very, very funny. Oh, sorry about that. Oh God. Oh. Oh God. I always carry some paper in my left pocket. Oh, some more. Yeah, paper. In my, I always carry this paper in my left pocket because of this coughing up of this mucus, phlegm. And in my right pocket, I keep handkerchiefs for blowing my nose. What was I talking about? Why I make these videos? Oh yeah, watch that film with Danny Kaye. It wasn't that a brilliant film, but it must. Danny Kaye was actually born in Russia, and his family emigrated to the United States in probably the 1920s. This film was 1945, and he was in his prime physically and mentally, but it was interesting to see the fashions and the styles from 1945. It was quite a good quality film as well. It was on the BBC. I watched it on the BBC iPlayer. And now, can you imagine if that film wasn't available? The people that watch that film, he's probably got relatives, he's got children, grandchildren, cousins, aunts, uncles, who would love to see Danny Kaye in that film. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a Danny Kaye. I'm not a Danny Kaye. I'm not a Danny Kaye. No, I'm not a Danny Kaye. I am not Danny Kaye. What I'm trying to say is that there's nothing special about me at all. But I worship my dad. He was 15 years in the Royal Navy and 7 years in submarines. And I would love to be able to see pictures of him now telling me these stories that he told me when I was a boy, all his adventures. He spent 5 years in China, 4 years in Malta, and 7 years in submarines. He wasn't underwater all the time, but he served in the submarine service. He got more money for that, you see. But anyway, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could see my dad now on a film or on a video, hear him talk to me? It would be wonderful to have those memories. We have photographs, but photographs do not speak. They invoke memories. So that is the only reason I'm doing this. Maybe one day, maybe in many years hence, somebody will say, "Oh, who was that old git that used to live in the UK and moved to Finland, and we never ever heard of him again?" I wonder if I do a search, Robert Gawley, Finland, what would I turn up? And there you are. If there's still an internet in 50 years' time, or 100 years' time, or 200 years, or even 1,000 years' time, if there is, I shall be there. I'm ready for you. I'm ready to be discovered when you're ready to discover me. So there you are. That's in a nutshell. I'm not going to bother with showing you my shaving business now. I just wanted to make that one point, why I make these stupid little videos. I do it for entertainment, for my own use, because I like to do it. You're my audience. You're unseen. I can't see you, and you may never see me. That is what's interesting about this whole project. I can say what I want to say, but at the same time, I don't say anything that's rude or inappropriate. Even if this isn't watched for another 10, 20, 30 years, 100 years, I still want it to be, because manners maketh man. It doesn't cost anything to be pleasant and nice to people. Okay, I think you got the message now. Bye. Bye-bye. And thank you very much. I'm going to press the button on the screen. Bye-bye.